are you ready to talk about there, babe?
Naked men.
Naked men.
Well, half-naked men.
Half-naked men. All right.
Half-naked men are hotter than naked men.
Okay. You're listening to the VegasTours.com podcast, episode number 235. You like that, don't ya?
I do.
Hi there, babe.
Hi, baby.
This is episode 235, the VegasTours.com podcast. We are talking about half-naked men and other show oddities here in Las Vegas. And that other voice you're hearing is, once again, my wonderful wife who just turned another year older.
Yes.
This time you did not get an AARP card.
Well, you don't know that. I've been throwing them away before you see them.
Okay, all right.
They keep sending them. I don't know how to get them to stop.
You don't. You just...
I bet they still send them after you pass away.
I don't know. I started getting them when I was 26, so it's just... Hey, for your birthday, we went west.
We did.
How far west did we go, babe?
Oh, just as far west as they'd let us go without paddles. We went to the ocean.
You got to put your feet in the Pacific Ocean.
I did.
We have posts coming up on the website. I do have a generalized one up there now that kind of goes over our adventure, leaving a couple things out. But
That's more of an adult venture.
Yeah. But it was fun because I went, my purpose other than to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, come on. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Be honest here. Oh, it's her birthday, so now I can use this as an excuse to talk her into going on the Route 66 path the rest of the way.
That's right.
And she'll fall for it, because she does that.
We went hunting for the original end of Route 66 that was hiding in absolute plain sight.
Yes, it was in the smelliest part of L.A. you could find.
Not quite, but almost.
Pretty close.
But, yeah, it was...
But it was right there. You drove by it how many times? We were trying to prevent having to pay for parking, so we were trying to drive by and find it.
Well, that and you had people that were working right next to it going, I don't know.
Yeah, I stopped and asked at least 4 different people, security guards outside of some of the shops and people that I thought I could trust that would know the neighborhood.
Nope.
Nobody had a clue where it was. They had no idea what I was even talking about.
And then, what were those black...
Oh, the ice cream.
Yes.
It was something famous because the line was all the way out in the street, but the ice cream cones were made out of charcoal.
Yes.
I don't understand. Does that mean it like cleans your system out? I was going to search it up to find out what it was.
It was an LA thing.
It must be, but I was going to research it to find out exactly what it was supposed to do, but they smile at you. We stopped a couple of the girls with their ice creams, and they smile and they have black teeth.
Yes.
Their teeth are black.
Again, it was it had to be an LA thing, which means it's coming here.
Please.
But it was nice because that little venture out of Vegas, because we wanted to get out of the heat. Yeah, right.
Yeah, some of the heat followed us most of the way.
Yeah, but a lot of that was just plain humidity.
Yeah.
But it did give us a new appreciation for where we live.
Yeah, that dry heat, that is something to appreciate. At least the sticky doesn't get underneath your clothes.
We got to see your grandmother's house, which is what 1/10 the size of our house, and
80, just under 1,000 square feet, 900 and something square feet.
Yeah, for 10 times what this house.
It's worth $450,000.
It's like, wow, holy cow!
That was a shock. And my childhood home that was my parents paid $28,000 for in 1971, and it's now worth $521,000.
Yeah.
It makes you want to cry. Makes my dad want to cry.
Got to have some good food.
Yes, we did. We stopped at that great Mexican restaurant.
Mitla. If it wasn't for Mitla, we would not have Taco Bell. Deal with that any way you want. We got to see the original location of McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
That was a cool mural.
That was really good. That was fun. That was actually fun. You get to walk through the museum inside and see every Happy Meal toy ever invented.
That was just wow. I remember that.
Yeah, between seeing my childhood home and seeing
All your
Grandma's
Happy Meals?
home, and then going through that little walkthrough of every Happy Meal since the time I can remember Happy Meals. Yeah, it was very nostalgic for me.
And then we ended it at the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Oh, well, that was the next day. We started at Santa Monica Pier that day.
Which is the aesthetically pleasing end of Route 66.
That was where we ended Route 66. We went to where the prettiest one.
The prettier one, yes. Yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah.
And then you got to put your feet in the Pacific Ocean. I didn't do it. There was just way too many people there. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. What, are you afraid of wet people? I couldn't understand you. You're afraid of wet people or something.
It's just... Have you ever seen Slumdog Millionaire? Okay, come on.
Okay, well, that's different, and this is the ocean.
How is that different?
It's different.
Every Walmart in California emptied out, and everyone was at the beach.
It's not it doesn't empty into the ocean like that.
Anyway. Then we went to...
Yeah, the next day we went to the Aquarium of the Pacific at Long Beach, in the pier.
We're still trying to figure out... We stayed at the Hilton LAX. Mm-hmm. We're not sure if it was the actual bed and pillows that made us sleep for 12 hours, or it was just the fact that we didn't have the kids waking us
our
up.
2 10-pound dogs who take up most of our bed. Yeah,
we were actually able to just fall asleep and sleep.
I slept all night.
And we slept.
We were shocked. Wake up and it was like 9:30 in the morning. It's like, oh my gosh, we slept half the day away.
And as much as I hate parking fees on the Vegas Strip,
I'm still recovering. $34 a night for parking at the Hilton down there. You can buy a fancy meal for the price that we paid for parking for 2 days.
I wouldn't call Bubba Gump a fancy meal.
No, but I could go to Red Lobster for that same price, and I'm happy with Red Lobster.
Okay. Before all of that, at a Las Vegas Territory meeting, for their charity raffle, I won some tickets to
Magic Mike XXL at the Hard Rock.
At the Hard Rock.
And you actually even went with me. I was really shocked. You braved it.
Oh,
and then
God, no.
Then I realized why you braved it. Once I got there, and once we sat, there was like 5 men in the whole audience, but it was a Friday night, and every girl, woman, decked out bachelorette party on the Strip in Vegas showed up there it's 117 degrees outside, so not a woman in there was decked out any more clothing than she absolutely had to wear.
Yeah.
And you were just a happy little June bug, wasn't you?
There really weren't very many bras.
There wasn't very many things.
No, there was not.
Very little clothing worn, and they liked it that way.
And being that they were all bachelorette parties, they were already 6 sheets to the wind, and
they was happy.
They
little
were
clampers.
there to see some naked men, half-naked men.
Yep, and get some more alcohol.
Yep.
And they were passing out Jello shots.
And I'm sitting there going, this is a hidden secret.
Yes.
Holy cow.
It really was hidden, too, because when we got there, I didn't know that they had such a nice club down in the basement there.
Yeah, for those of you that know the Hard Rock, it's in the old Vanity nightclub, which is downstairs, and they did a complete remodel of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Neither one of us saw the movie, so we're not sure if that's how...
Well, I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Okay. Beautiful setup. It's basically in the round. Everyone is up close to the stage.
And they come out. All the guys come out and get very, very up close and personal with the audience.
Yeah.
And every style to the imagination. What's your flavor? You get it.
It was there. It was there, baby. It was there. And it is a story, which apparently
it tells the Magic Mike story.
Yeah.
It's kind of roughly based on the movie. Small town guy comes to town to make it big. He starts out as a waiter. He becomes this major dancer. blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
You know,
all right.
the whole 9 yards. So that's what the show's based on. But they do a great job.
They do a fantastic
They
job.
have a woman MC who does the whole, and she's hilarious.
She is.
She was a crack up. But it was a great show. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know, even from my perspective, this was a very well put together show. Very athletic guys.
Yeah, they were very talented. Very and very. What's the word I'm looking for? The dancing ability of these men were off the charts compared to some of the female shows that I've seen. These men really have to put it out there.
Well, that's just it. I mean, there's so much talent in Vegas, and we don't have enough top shelf shows to show off all of this talent. Yeah. So, you know, this show brings them in. Yes, we've got Thunder from Down Under and we have Chippendales, but this is a show that tells a story. And
they have the synchronized dance moves and the
oh my God,
the talent was just incredible.
And then again, like you said, I was one of only 5 guys, so you know the voyeuristic side of me was just happy. I mean, it was just wow.
Well, and they come down and they get the girls and they grab them by their chairs and they get very lap dancey happy with them.
Very animated.
Yes. Yeah, it's a fun show. I'd recommend it.
Definitely. So that's called Magic Mike.
Yes, Magic Mike.
More information on them on the website. So
there's a couple of twists and turns in the show that really kind of surprised me. I mean, I won't give it away for the people who want to go see it, but there's a couple shocking twists and turns in there that were kind of fun. So go see it.
It's a good 90 minutes, whether you're a man with voyeuristic tendencies or you're a woman wanting to get heated up.
It's a great date night.
It's a great date night. Tickets are on the website, folks. Yeah. Plus, they have free parking.
I really appreciate free parking now.
Definitely. Well, so as always, go to the website, thevegastourist.com. We've got tour discounts as well as show tickets up there, of course, for the tours that we do offer. Come from Detours of the Southwest, and they offer you 10% off if you use the code word, the promo code TVT.
Gotta love those tours. Bryce Canyon, Grand Canyon South,
small group
two
tours.
Of my favorites. Oh.
Small group tours.
Yeah.
Love them.
You get that private one-on-one kind of
also
feeling.
Up there, you'll see a post there for a website called getaroom.vegas. That is Vegas room deals. Use it, please. Thank you. How you doing there, babe?
I'm doing good.
All right. Las Vegas Territory. This past month, they had 3 guest speakers talking about some of the shows that they each produce, what they are, what they market, who they are aimed at, things like that. So this is not the typical Vegas Territory member interview. This is just kind of 3 entertainment speakers, like Terry Fator.
Yeah.
Okay. He just signed on for another 5 years.
Oh, God, I love him.
You know, and he's totally revamped the show.
Oh, so we got to go again.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, and she talks about him, the show, the theater, the fact that Terry does special events. You know, if you have a group there, you can do a meet and greet, and you know, if you have a special event, you know, if you're a large convention, that he can come and do a show there, and the whole works, of course. And then again, like Terry Fator is one of the only shows that actually encourages you to take photos.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Magic Mike, you could take photos, just not use flash.
You can use flash, yeah.
You know, I think a lot of them have just given up. just don't use flash, please.
As long as it's not a burlesque type show, they as long as you don't hit them with the flash while they're twirling and swirling so they don't land on their head and break their noggin.
So the three speakers are SPI Entertainment, which I've already interviewed. They do Boys to Men, Girls Night Out, and all that. Base Entertainment that does Magic Mike, and then Terry Fator. Base does Absinthe, Matt Franco, Magic Mike, amongst other ones. SPI does Human Nature, which is the 50 show at the Venetian. They do Boys to Men. They do Thunder from Down Under. Mm-hmm. And then they invited us to go to Sex Tips for Straight Women by a Gay Man.
When do we get to do that?
You and your daughter can go to that one.
Oh, come on.
You have tickets for you, your daughter, and your daughter-in-law.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. You don't want to go?
I go. It's at Bally's. Go. And then, of course, Terry Fator. So here is the audio for Las Vegas Territory Entertainment events. Come back afterwards, please. Thank you.
The idea is to shine a little spotlight on the entertainment segment of our industry. There have been a lot of changes. We've all seen a lot of shows that have come and gone. We've seen the rise of more live music venues, massive live music venues. And our idea was to sample our membership and just get a little taste of what's going on around the city, a little update, and maybe get their thoughts on any new trends and changes. I'm going to start our program off. We've got three presenters. Try to reach out to as many corners of the entertainment industry as we could. And our first one up will be Courtney Parker with SPI. Let her start us off.
Okay, great. Good morning. I'm Courtney Parker with SPI Entertainment. I'm here with Bree Steck, VP of Group Sales and CEO of Vegas Girls Night Out. So to start off, who has heard of SPI Entertainment? Yay! Okay, first up, just yeah, I love these videos because that means I do less talking. So first up, this is Adam Steck. He's the CEO and founder of SPI Entertainment. He's been promoting and producing shows here in the States and internationally for over 25 years, and he currently we have 6 shows on the Strip. First up, Thunder from Down Under. I'm sure most of you have probably seen the billboards. This is an amazing show for bachelorette parties, for single ladies, or just anybody who's bored and wants to hang out with some Aussies because they're amazing. They're all from Australia, and they actually interact with the crowd. They come out, pull ladies on stage. So even depending on where you're sitting in the show, you could get pulled on, just as a little information there. Next up, Boys to Men, 4-time Grammy winner. They are at the Mirage, and they actually they interact with the audience a lot as well. They will come out, hand out roses. They will bring their microphones out in the aisles and allow women or whoever to come up and sing with them.
Live at the Mirage, the best-selling R&B group of all time. 64 million albums sold. Let's get it in. 4 Grammys. I'll make love to you, like you want me. I'll be there. Boys to Men, live at the Mirage.
Next up, Human Nature. They're at the Venetian. These guys are they are the original boy band of Australia. They've been together for 27 years. 2 of them are brothers. All 4 of them went to high school. And I actually just recently found out that it was a talent show that brought them together that has now had 27 years of success. So,
one of the world's most successful vocal groups, Human Nature, bring you their new stage spectacular, Jukebox. Jukebox is a mix of pop, soul, Motown, and more. From Under the Boardwalk and Unchained Melody to Uptown Funk, this is the ultimate jukebox party. Buy your tickets now for this unforgettable night, only at the Venetian.
Frank Marino Divas. This is at the Link. Frank Marino is actually celebrating 31 years and being, the longest running headliner in Las Vegas on this strip. It is a female impersonation show. Britney Spears, Cher, Madonna, and he is Joan Rivers and as the host of the show. So.
For superstar female impersonators, Frank Marino's Divas Las Vegas. Starring Las Vegas Entertainer of the Year, Frank Marino. You'll see superstars like Cher, Britney Spears, Liza Minnelli, Madonna, Celine Dion. These gals are really guys. Frank Marino's Divas Las Vegas at the Link Hotel and Casino.
Fabulous makeup artist, by the way. It's amazing. The Australian Bee Gees. They're also at Excalibur with Thunder from Down Under. They just celebrated their 2000th show in May. They actually wear mouthpieces to look like the real Bee Gees, and this is the only show in Las Vegas that opens up to a dance floor during their 70s part of the show. So you can actually get up and jive with it.
4 decades of infectious music. Get ready for the new Australian Bee Gees show, a multimedia theatrical concert experience. From early hits to later classics, relive the songs that make you want to dance. The Australian Bee Gees show.
Okay. Our latest and greatest is Sex Tips for the Straight Woman by a Gay Man. And as you can see, it stars Kendra Wilkinson and Jay Rodriguez. Kendra is from, I don't know if any of you know, The Girls Next Door. And Jay Rodriguez is from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. This is an off-Broadway production. It is hysterical. It's scripted, so you have crazy Kendra playing this straight-laced, like, community school teacher doing a book club on sex tips. Actually is at the Paris in the Anthony Cools Theater, so it's a real intimate setting too, and you're set up kind of like you're in a community college class. So it's really hysterical. My face was literally hurting when I left. So this is Vegas Girls Night Out. As I mentioned, Bree Steck is the CEO and president. We just want to introduce it to you. It's great for bachelorette parties. It's a company designed by a woman for women. So these are just a couple of things that we offer. The full service concierge, night school for girls, which is a pole dancing class that you can actually just sign up for or actually do a private session with a group of girls. Show packages, restaurant, nightclubs, day clubs. And then this is why I'm here. We don't know if you know that Spy Entertainment actually does, we can give you group rates on all of our shows. If you book through me, I can walk you through everything. So group discounts, we do FAMs with the local hotels when they bring in people to visit our destination. Meet and greets with the bands, Human Nature, Boys to Men, behind the scenes tours, corporate performances. We can also set up a group code. So if you have like 1,000 attendees, they don't have to call, they just call in and use the code. And then we can also do DJs. We have a senior booking agent at Spy Entertainment. And this is normally where I would ask for questions, but in this setting, I won't. Thank you so much for having us here today, and I welcome Terry Fator and bass. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. I snuck right up on you. So yeah, next I'd like to bring up Veronica from Terry Fator show, and while she's coming up, she's gonna get herself plugged in. Oh, okay. Really quickly, just think about the last 2 years, and how many different. I don't want to count the ones that she just mentioned. How many shows have opened in the last 2 years? Brand new shows. It's a little group activity. Anybody think of anything? 12. Oh, you're telling me how many? Okay, what name some of them then. I mean, I was like, I could get them all in one place. I'm trying to give you an idea. So my point is, so you're saying 12 shows have opened in the last 2 years? How many have closed? 11. So you got one new show. Four. Over the last 2 years. Over 20. Say it again?
Over 20, 22?
Have closed?
Yeah.
Okay. This is good. I mean, I knew a few off the top of my head, but 12, and you're saying 22. So we've got brand new venues opening up. We've got the Park Theater and the Toshiba Arena and all that stuff. We've got new venues. We've also got huge companies like Cirque that have to revamp shows. Well, they have to do that all the time. So my point was, it just seems like it's a very dynamic time in the entertainment industry. A few shows I can think of, like Cherry Boom Boom opened, and Twisted Vegas, and 53X, and some of these shows ran for a couple months. But it's not easy in this town. I think the entertainment industry here in Vegas seems to be mirroring maybe what's happening in TV right now. There's a new show every couple months, and there's so many options, but not all of them are successful. So we're seeing a lot of attempts. And anyway, I just thought it was a little activity while Veronica was setting up. Are you good?
I'm good. Is this
all
the
right.
one? Or is that
Try this one.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Veronica Bonazza from Terry Fator, the voice of entertainment, and thank you for that rousing cheer for a show that is long running. How many people have actually seen the Terry Fator show at this point? Very good. The rest of you, about half of you, still need to get in and see the show. So anybody who does want to see the show, just get in contact with me. I'm happy to invite you and a guest to enjoy. And for those who haven't seen it lately, I'm going to give you just a little bit of taste of the show.
Sweet home Alabama. Dude, how do you like my stimulus package?
There is no one in Las Vegas like him. Terry Fator has been called one of the best entertainers in the world.
You know, you look really comfortable. Terry, I do this all the time when Laura's not around. Oh, okay.
And from the moment he won America's Got Talent, he's taken Las Vegas by storm. In just over 3 years, Terry Fator has been seen by over 1 million guests on the stage, named in his honor by the Mirage.
What? I said that was a hoedown. Well, I'm sorry, that means something different where I come from. And
whether a Las Vegas veteran or a first-timer, you don't want to miss seeing the entertainer voted best all-round performer. Terry Fator, his every performance is a unique blend of singing.
That's why, darling, it's incredible.
Celebrity impressions.
I left my heart icy freezer. Red roses too.
And comedy.
Did anything good happen while you were wandering around on the strip? Yeah, I got about 200 of these really cool cards they're handing out on the corner. Ay, ay, ay! I'm falling apart!
Terry Fator, the voice of entertainment. Come see this once-in-a-lifetime performer at his very best. It's the must-see Las Vegas show fans and critics are raving about.
Woo! So there you have just a little bit of Terry and his magic. He's wonderful to watch. The show itself, you can see it's a blend of music, singing, comedy, and impressions. He's the only one that is like the full package. There are other comedians out there, there are other impressionists, other ventriloquists, other singers, but Terry's the only one who does all of them. And of course, without moving his lips. The show is live at the Mirage. Showtime, it's a 90-minute show. Showtime starts at 7:30. Seating begins about 40 minutes before, and we do welcome children 5 and above. Still photography, one of the few shows that he doesn't mind you taking photos, sending them out, tweeting them out, sharing his performance. We do have 2 box offices, so one is open during the show and the other is the main box office. Try to make sure that you don't have to stand in lines for tickets. Theater, 1,200 seats, so it's a pretty large theater and pretty much filled most of the time. We do category B and C, forget some of this is geared toward some of my other groups, but best seats in the house is really not a bad seat in the theater itself. And for those of you who actually followed Terry's career, he actually started out singing when he was 15 years old, doing the county fair circuit. But his parents knew they had something special when he started mimicking. At 3 years old, he would mimic friends and family as they came over. So they knew there was something different about this little boy. But he did the county fair circuit, wanted to kind of branch off into his own, become a star. So in 2011, he decided to go out on his own solo and take his puppets with him. As many of us know, the road to stardom can be kind of bumpy. He went out to perform on one of the gigs that he had booked, and went into the theater. It's a 1,000-seat theater. There was one person in the audience. About that time, he decided, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's time to give this up. 2 to 3 weeks later, a friend said, there's something in town I think you need to audition for. It was America's Got Talent, and he went from performing to an audience of one to performing to millions overnight. So that's kind of Terry's background story. And he did that, but he doesn't do it alone. His journey continues today with the help of many of his co-stars, one of which is Maynard Tompkins, the world's greatest Elvis impersonator. He is wonderful. For those of you who have seen the show know that he does not know one single Elvis song. Doesn't mean Aaron Neville. Vicky the Cougar, we don't have to say much more about her. We have Rex the crash test dummy, who's always he's falling apart, and we're trying to keep him together all the time. From there, we go into Dougie, Scott Walker, who's pretty current right now. Dougie's a little bit of a pothead, and keeps you laughing. Julius, he's the soulful crooner, amazing voice. You heard a little bit of him, as well as Emma, the little girl with the big voice. But he couldn't do it alone. Of course, Winston, the impersonating turtle, helped Terry win the second season of America's Got Talent. So those are some of his characters, and he's always inventing and bringing new characters on. One of the things about Terry that I like is he keeps the show current. As far as people, when you bring your groups, I can work with groups, 10 or more, just pretty much standard. But we can do a pre-show meet and greet, a little bit different. It's a behind the scenes into Terry's back quarters, into his dressing room, and we can of course do a photo op with you. As well as offer swag, his Terry Fator DVDs, the plushes, and CDs. We also offer dinner and show packages. We are located in the Mirage, and so I partner with several of the restaurants. I'm not sure where Jamie is, but one of them is Still. We also have Stack and a few other restaurants on property that we're happy to bring your groups to, and I can escort them and give them awesome service. We also have the VIP meet and greet dinner, which is, again, upper scale restaurants, exclusive private dining, again, at some of our on-property restaurants. Also happy to partner with off-property restaurants. We have Caesars, which is nearby, Kay's here, Kay Colbo. Any property that's around, we can put a package together for your groups with transportation and have them end the evening with the show. The theater is available for private buyouts. Again, if you have a group of 1,200 or more, we can fit them up to 700. We started our private buyouts. As well as Terry's doing a motivational speaking kind of program, a little bit of what I told you of his rags to riches story. He does it much better than me. He also is doing a private jam session. He's been doing this as kind of a pop-up surprise. Right after the show, he'll go to one of our lounges, and it's packed jam with people wanting to hear him just sing without the puppets and actually hear him sing. He's got a great voice, pretty talented man. Great to work for. So to wrap it up, we've been at the Mirage for 8 years. They just signed Terry to another 5 years, so he's not going anywhere, which is great for me. To wrap it up again, amazing impressions. You guys saw some of them. He's always, again, inventing and creating brand new characters. He brings people on stage. He's got the big puppet that he kind of brings the CEO or someone who's having a birthday and basically humiliates them. Engaging and relevant. He's got, Elton John is new to the show. Donald Trump is in the show. So changing it, if you've seen it a year ago, it's totally different now. Best seating packages, if you come to me, I can definitely work with you on options. I mean, I can give you amazing discounts depending on the size of your group. And you get me, personalized customer service, which can't get that anywhere. Again, one of the things that I do like working with Terry, he's very involved in community and service. 100% of his merchandise sales, so all of the plush toys, all of the DVDs, 100 profits go to the military. So it's really nice. If you've been to the show, he definitely recognizes first responders and those who serve. So definitely wrapping it up, fun, entertaining show for all ages. It is a demo from anywhere from, we allow 5-year-olds, they're entertained up to 95. So it's great for all ages. And that is it. I'd like for you guys to connect with us, terryfator.com on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And thank you on behalf of the rest of the crew of Terry Fator. Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica. Next, I'd like to bring up Lindsay Hall with Base Entertainment.
Good morning. I am Lindsay Hall. I'm with Base Entertainment in Las Vegas. And if you're not familiar with Base Entertainment, we're a producer of live entertainment in Las Vegas. And with that, we have 4 shows currently here, including, Suspense is building.
There you go. Click the right one.
First of which is Matt Franco. And Matt Franco was a winner of America's Got Talent, so you may be familiar with him. He performs nightly, pretty much, at the Link Hotel. And starting in July, they're going to announce that his theater will become Matt Franco Theater rather than the Link Theater. So we're very excited for him on that. And he'll also be pretty much doubling his schedule at that point. So it's been overwhelming the demand for his shows. So we're very excited too for the increase there performances. With his show, we have VIP packages that include backstage meet and greets with him, a photo opportunity, and takeaways as far as souvenirs. The show's great really for 5 and older. I personally love him because I feel like he's a fresh new take on magic. He's very engaging, very funny, just really light take on it. And then next we have Magic Mike Live, which you may have heard of. Just opened at the end of March at the Hard Rock Hotel. This show is fantastic where, let me see, you can kind of see down here. The theater is set up in a round, so the stage is in the center. It's much more of a production show than a male review show. So you have 13 very attractive men and 2 women in the show. Each have their own talent. With the center of the stage, they have women coming up to perform an aerial acts with them, slow dancing, so there's really a lot of fun elements for bachelor parties, which have been crazy, and then also even couples. So that one is there, and at least I say the show is directed and created by Channing Tatum. And then we have Absinthe at Caesar's Palace. And Absinthe is a bit of an old world burlesque circus. It is hosted by a very naughty, raunchy gazillionaire. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely not for everyone, but a lot of great humor and amazing acts in there as well. And then we have Legends in Concert. Hold there. And Legends is the longest running tribute show in Las Vegas and also voted the #1 tribute show in Las Vegas. So it's great for our customers to come and see the show multiple times as the different tribute artists are kind of coming in at different times. So right now we have the legends that they're focusing on. So we have Elvis Presley, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe. So a lot of great choices there too. Yeah, that is us. On behalf of everyone at Base Entertainment, thank you for having us this morning.
Thank you, Audrey. Oh my gosh. I was about to cut this thing with a knife to get it fit in. You never know what you're going to have to deal with here. I apologize for your audio there.
Thank you for your help.
So I want to thank all of our presenters. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I'd like to make a little announcement about one of our next events. We're going to be partnering with Skull on August 9th at Avenger Station at Treasure Island. It's going to be from 5:30 to 7:30. If you want to come, we're going to have, for $20, it's food and beverage, ticket, and a tour through the facility. Has anybody not been to the Avenger Station? All right. So it'll be, like I said, I'll put it up on the website, but it is one of our first in a little while, August with Skull, Avenger Station. And we'll see you guys next month. We're going to be down at Sunset Station. We're going to have the 3rd in our educational series about entrepreneurship in Las Vegas. And we'll see you down there. It's a breakfast meeting at Sunset Station on the 25th of July. Thank you again to our presenters, and I'll bring her up.
All right. Welcome back. That was, of course, Las Vegas Territory speakers. All of that information, of course, is up on the website, thevegastours.com. Check it out. Go see Magic Mike. Men, hang out outside at the bars. You got about a 99% chance of getting laid. Okay, seriously.
Or at least having a good time with some fun girls.
Oh, God, yes. Wow. Like, subscribe, and comment to this podcast. Visit the website. Don't forget to go to getaroom.vegas. Any other final comments there, babe?
No. It's hot.
It's hot.
El Nino's coming in, so now it's going to be hot and sticky.
We have a pool.
Thank gosh.
Thank God. All right. Until next time, you all have a wonderful week, and we will talk to you later.
Yep. Stay cool.
Here is Carl Safe Sacks Fairs taking us out. See you all next week.
Start down on Fremont Street.